always at the back end of entertainment, doing the accounting work, doing raising finances for entertainers at various levels. And one of the key things which I'm going to now basically speak about is why does finances not meet creative? Because we speak different languages. The creatives speak their own language in their own word. We, the accountant, finance, we speak our language and we're in our world. And because we don't need creative, I tell creatives, we don't need you, really. We have a lot of other sectors that are more structured that needs us. For you to get into our world, you must be able to speak our language. You must be able to understand the basics of communication with us. That is number one. You must have a structure. The moment you decide that you want to take it as a business, that things that will come into play. When you are doing it for passion and for love, do it for free. Don't bother the world. Right? The moment you want someone, another person, to pay for whatever you are doing, it means that you believe you have a value you want to add to me. There are some fundamental journey that you must have taken. Like you said, you must have gone through your personal journey of self, discover yourself, and then come to that realization that my craft is profitable and I can make money out of it. Coincidentally, that's what I named my business. My business name is Pillar Craft, because we actually we started off basically doing creatives, accounting for creative, film and all those things, value of film works and all that. So the first thing you need to do is register a business, trademark your name and do all those things. Have a bank account to your business. Engage with other people in that name. Because when you come to me, the first thing a finance person wants to see is what has been your track record. What have you done so far? Thirdly, this is not where the money is. Because I tell people, distribution is where you make the money. You need to get your distribution right. We're talking music more today. What are the channels you are distributing on? How is that? And that's where the accounting comes in. Most creatives don't really think through distribution. Like I said, I love the fact that you do everything with your passion. It's good. However, the moment you want to start making a business, think through some of those processes. One of the major key that now brings the revenue in is distribution of your work. What levels are you going to do? What model are you going to adopt? Are you going to adopt the free model of distribution and then make money from shows and concerts and all that and just become popular? Or are you going to be making money from streamings and various levels? And yes, the world has really advanced to the point that there's a lot of platform that you can make money distributing your music on easily. But yes, you need a team to follow you to manage that for you. And that's why you need minimum a lawyer. Now, because some people go into these engagements without even understanding that they are signing out their intellectual property to another person. Now, a lot of people come into the business with a lot of ignorance. Unfortunately, there's no school that can teach us. Nobody teaches us business even in university. When you are learning business management, that's business administration. That's not business. That's learning how to manage business, the basic component of managing business. Same also that you will not learn the music business in school. I don't think we can sit here and teach. It comes to your person, how you see things, and how you're able to appreciate the entrepreneurship journey that you have embarked on. A lot of artists are having a lot of issues when it comes to taxes because, one, they don't have any form of accounting system. It's not just in the musicians, even I was talking to a gentleman last night, he was chatting me up about how does he record his artwork in his financial statements. And when I went through the intricacies of valuation of different levels of artwork in financials, and said, I never realized that is that deep conversation to value just the artwork he has created. Do you understand? And put it on his books, and all that. The same thing for music, and like you rightly noted, if you create a music, just like a film, the levels of value in it is so many, and some of the rights is still valid. I mean, for years to come. It's important in the final note that you take the business of music very serious. One, get structured. I mean, make sure you have a business name at the least. Register your intellectual property, your brand name as an intellectual property. Register it. It doesn't cost you a lot. I think it's about 60,000. In fact, you can make it a condition for anybody signing you on. Do you understand? You can make it a condition and say, okay, if you're going to sign me on, this is by part of my conditions. You must register me. Yeah, you may not have money. Do you understand? But you can make it and say, okay, if you are going to get me on board, get me registered, get me my intellectual property right for these classes, get me a lawyer. Usually, most asset management company have a lawyer that can. But there's no harm for you to have somebody for yourself. There's no harm. It doesn't cost you a lot. Whenever an agreement is given to you, don't rush to sign. Consider your distribution channels whenever you are trying to make content, and then have minimum an accounting system. It may be an Excel, it may be an accounting software to have at the back for you to take record of what you are doing. That will give you evidence of track whenever you now need funding.